So the first one is obviously buy Bitcoin. And if you're somebody who's just getting into Bitcoin now, my advice would be to take whatever you have, whether that's $1,000, whether that's $10,000, and buy that in one chunk. And do it as soon as you can. Don't wait on this, because these things happen fast. And all of a sudden, you know, you're still going to get Bitcoin one day. You're just going to end up with a lot less of it. And even if you waited 6 months from now, you're going to get probably a fraction of what you're going to get today. So get what you can, and then set up like a monthly or a weekly DCA after that. So first make that first purchase, and then set up like a DCA after that. And I want you to really pay attention to that as well, because with that, you're going to have a bunch of UTXOs. So what I would do is I would get set up with an exchange that you can actually hold Bitcoin on the exchange for when you're DCAing. So use a company like Bull Bitcoin. I think that you actually have to withdraw that off there, but you can use Lightning, you can use Liquid. And as Rock and Roll pointed out here, the Aqua wallet facilitates those. So you can actually buy Bitcoin. Let's say you're buying $100 a week on Bull Bitcoin. You purchase that in Liquid, you move it to your Aqua wallet. And then once you get a significant balance built up in your Aqua wallet, where you're still holding it on your own, that's when you move it into your cold storage. So that's one route. The other route you can take is like in Canada here, those are probably the two most known and used exchanges would be Bull Bitcoin and ShakePay. So the flip side of that is you buy $100 every week or $100 every month, whatever you can stomach there, or whatever you can afford, and you hold it on ShakePay. So you hold it up, or you let it accumulate on ShakePay. You don't move it into your cold storage until, let's say you have 300,000 sats or 400,000 sats, and then you move it off there. So just be careful there. If you are somebody who's DCAing, you really have to pay close attention to how you're withdrawing it from the exchanges. Because if you're doing that improperly, you're going to end up with a lot of future pain from your UTXOs. Because every time you move Bitcoin from your exchange into your cold storage wallet, that counts as one UTXO. And when you go to spend those in the future, or you go to do something with that Bitcoin, you're going to pay a lot of Bitcoin fees, transaction fees on that, because you failed to prepare properly. And I don't think it's just a lack of knowledge by a lot of people. That's what it is, including myself. I had no idea that this was a thing until about a year ago. So I just think that the more we can spread this message on how to do this properly, I think it's going to save a lot of people a lot of pain in the future. So think about that. Bitcoin Well also, you can do the same thing for.